Alrighty, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Friday, the 15th of December, 2023. First day back for my day off from streaming, and incidentally, the beginning of the last week before Christmas. Next week will be a very different week with the Christmas special, the marathon, as well as some time away that I'll be doing for the Christmas holiday. So, you must be wondering, how did today go? Today was a pretty good day where we had a very interesting podcast. First of all, I had a big scare, because when I came into my office this morning, none of my equipment was turning on. Uh-oh. Luckily for me, it was just the stupid battery backup had died. You know, the unit that you plug everything into to leave some power on if the power goes off or flickers, so you don't power down your PC by accident, which can hurt it. It had died during my day off. So I just had to get another power strip in here. I don't have another battery backup, but I use the regular power strip, and I'll have to buy a new one in the future, likely within the next few weeks. Maybe there'll be like a sale or something for the holidays. So I'll probably need that replacement. So crisis averted there. Very meaty podcast today, talking about my day off yesterday. And then also some talk about Baldur's Gate 3, some talk about current events and news. There's a lot of news today. So a good amount of stuff, okay? So all that being said, it was a good stream overall. We went right into Baldur's Gate 3, and this is my third ever session of Baldur's Gate 3. The one thing I'm noticing about the game, even though it's a full 3-hour stream every time I play this game, it's like a snail's pace game. It seriously is. Like, it never feels like I'm making tons of progress when I play Baldur's Gate 3. But at the same time, I still have fun, and I do still advance. Like today, everyone gained a level. I got all new spells and things that were added to my loadout. Recruited a new person to the party. Finished up kind of exploring the town I was in. Moved on and did some open world exploration. Ended up doing a few fights, running into a few encounters on the road. Went to a cave and fought an owl bear. Some interesting stuff, you know, and good progress, I would say. But it doesn't feel like it. It feels like such a slow-moving, crawling game. I don't think I've ever played a game where I played for 3 hours and like, so what did you do in the story today? The story? I don't know if we really did much of story. It was just, you know, but we did. I mean, we really think about it, there was advancement, but it's like, you don't even really know. The overarching story is so, like, almost trivialized once you start running into 700 other stories that are going on in the game. It's hard to even tell, like what's the important thing going on. You don't even know. I mean, obviously, I think the whole Mind Flayer thing is the main story for now, but I don't know where it's going. And then we keep running into a million other things that are going on. Do you help these people? Do you help that people? Is this along the way of this? Is this going on with this? It's hard to keep track of a lot of it, right? But I'm having a good time with it. And I will say this. First stream we did of Baldur's Gate 3 had 1,300 viewers. The second stream we did had around 600 to 700 viewers. Today we had 400. I think we're seeing a pattern. However, the good news is the engagement continued. And the real reason I think this playthrough will work is engagement. If people are showing up and hanging out with me and helping me to understand the game mechanics and giving me some recommendations. I'm not talking about full hand-holding, but telling me, oh, this will work this way, this will work this way. When I'm looking at 20 new spells that are available and it looks daunting and people give me a few recommendations of like 3-4 spells that are going to be really good, that's very helpful. As opposed to me, if I was playing that game by myself, I would not enjoy it. I'm being honest. Just like my original Dark Souls run, I didn't enjoy it. I need to have some help to understand these overcomplicated games. They're not easy to jump into for me, okay? So because the engagement remains good, I'm still enjoying it. Now, the question is, in 3 streams, we've already seen that big of a decline. Is it going to continue to decline? Or will we keep getting a consistent viewer base of people coming back, engaging, supporting, and having a good time with the game? I hope that's the case, because I do like it. And if I play this for like a month straight, and I'm playing like 10 hours a week or whatever, and we're making solid progress, you know, by the time that maybe other games are coming out, we'll be 40, 50 hours in and really enjoying ourselves. And it'll want to come back as a major stream, you know, to finish the game later in the year. And I'm totally okay with that. So let's see how it goes. So far, I'm pleased. I really enjoyed the stream. Late stream tonight was the make or break stream for Street Fighter 6 because I was so disappointed and frustrated with how the game performed on Monday night. When I finally hit Master with Dalsim, and immediately all the connections plummeted. All the games were laggy. Tons of dropped inputs. And the problem with Dalsim is if you get those issues, he's dead. He cannot come back from a dropped combo that's a critical combo to put him into position to win. So it really irked me. I started playing Master and I lost like 200 points. I was like, what a waste of a night. And I was like, I don't know if I ever want to play this again. I was so turned off. So tonight was kind of make or break. I'll be honest. It was better tonight. The connections weren't as bad. There were still some bad connections. There were still big dropped inputs, lag spikes. But it wasn't every game. It wasn't like on Monday where it was like every single game was terrible. In this case, at the very least, half the games were pretty good, I would say. I did gain points tonight. Like, I started at 1,300. By the end of the night, I was almost at 1,370. Because basically, I was going like 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, quite a lot. And I would gain like 10 and lose 5. So it was like a slow climb overnight. I would hope, as I get a little bit better with certain matchups. Like, my problem right now is dropped inputs or phantom inputs and bad matchups that I don't know. So, for example, there's times I'm just standing there and it parries. And I'm like, or, here we go, big punish combo, down back fierce punch gives me down forward. You can see I'm holding down back and pressed fierce punch. Why did it give me down forward? It's an issue. Is it the game? Is it the joystick? I don't know. It could be the joystick at this point too. I don't know. But it's an issue. The other issue is lack of knowledge. Like, I don't know certain matchups. I don't know how to beat Dalsim. Excuse me. I don't know how to beat Honda with Dalsim. Honda can just spam his butt stomp and headbutt. I don't know what to do. And that's a problem, right? That's a serious problem. Because all people got to do is just sit there and go spam, spam, spam. And that's not right. And I almost got the guy. Like, I think I beat him. He beat me 2-1. But I just don't know the matchup well enough. I need more knowledge, and I need to see it. And I rarely see it. Like, if I watch videos of top Dalsims, they, like, never fight, like, Hondas. So I never get to see the matchup to know what to do in it. You know, Kimberly, too. Kimberly seems to have that stupid flip kick move, and it goes over his low fireball and under his high fireball. So it kind of goes right between, and it almost makes it so that she can kind of spam it, and she beats his zoning. I'm like, oh, that's annoying. So there's things to learn. There's matchups to learn. But overall, did I have a bad night tonight? No. A little bit of frustration. Way less than Monday. Okay? So now the question is, what do I do? Do I continue with Street Fighter 6 for these fighting game streams? Or do we try Fightcade, which is retro games on my mini PC? I want your feedback. Either leave comments on the Street Fighter videos from tonight, or leave comments on this video, or talk to me on a podcast or a stream coming up. Basically, by like Monday night, I want to determine, should we go again in Street Fighter, or should we actually take a step back and try to set up Fightcade and do some retro stuff and see how it works? Because even if it's like a failure stream and it lags and it's not good, at least we tried, right? I feel like I want to have a viable way to play these retro games, and the console versions are not it. The console versions are atrocious. So at least, you know, maybe getting Fightcade set up, I'd have an opportunity to play some of these games from my past, you know? I don't know. Anyway, give me your feedback. Tomorrow is a completely different day. Tomorrow we continue on with a Level 1 podcast where we'll cover some of the stuff I just talked about in more detail. I'm sure there'll be other things going on. Like, I still have my recaps, my yearly recaps of Xbox and PS5 I haven't gotten to yet. We'll get to those one day. But also, we've got RoboCop, Rogue City continuing on the first stream, which is a great game. I think we're 11 hours in now. People are saying it's around 20 hours long, so a little over halfway through. And then the late stream will be a chill stream of Like a Dragon Gaiden. I hope you'll come by. It'll be a more relaxing day for sure than a stressful day like today's Street Fighter stream was. And I hope you'll join me. Sunday is going to be my React show and Call of Duty. If you like that Call of Duty stream from Wednesday night, I'm going to go with Dual Renetti's again on Sunday night. And then Monday is the return of Baldur's Gate 3 and probably Street Fighter in some form on the late stream. Okay, everyone? Please be safe. Have a good night. And I will see you all tomorrow morning. We do it all again here on DSP Gaming. Peace out. Happy holidays, everyone. See you in the morning. Bye-bye.